Shri Gurubhyo Namaha children. Today I am going to teach you how to calculate current ratio. Okay, now I already told you what is liquid ratios. Now liquid ratios actually they include current ratio and quick ratio. So liquidity means the capability of being converted into cash easily. So liquidity ratios they help you to assess the ability of the business concern to meet its short-term obligations. Right. Now liquid ratios. Now, what is current ratio? Current ratio gives the proportion of the current assets to current liability of a business concern. So, it is computed or calculated by dividing current assets by current liability. So, current ratio includes the ability of an entity to meet its current liability as when they are due for payment. Now, what do you mean by current assets? Now, current assets are those assets which are either in form of cash or cash equivalent, or be converted into cash or cash equivalent in a short time, or within a year or a period of operating cycle. Now, what do you mean by current liability? Now, current liabilities are those liabilities which are repayable in short time, that is within a year or within a period of an operating cycle. Now, what are the items that is included in the current assets? Current assets will include cash in hand, okay, cash in hand, cash at bank, your stock in hand, okay, and yeah, your current investments, your bills receivable, short-term loans and advances. Now, what do you mean by current liability? Like short-term loans and advances given. All right. Now, what do you mean by current liability? Current liabilities are short-term borrowings, bills payable, sundry creditors, then other liabilities like expenses payable, income receivable, advances, short-term provisions, etc. Right. Now, there is a lot of difference between current assets and fixed assets. Now, fixed assets are those assets like building, okay, your land. No, those things you cannot sell it and make it convert it into cash immediately. You need some time for that, right? Now, current assets are those assets which are in liquid form. Liquidity means capability of being converted into cash very easily, right? Now, here we are going to learn how to calculate current ratio. Now, calculation of current ratio from the following information. Now, see here, they've given you some details. Current investment. Current investment, they've given you inventories, they've given you trade receivables, cash equivalent, cash and cash equivalent, prepaid expenses, and then they have given you what is that? Sundry creditors, bills payable, right? And expenses payable. Now, what is the formula for calculating current ratio? Current ratio, okay, current ratio is equal to current assets is equal to current assets divided by current liability. Right. Now, what are all current assets here? See, current investment, it is a current asset. Inventory, stock, it's a current asset. Trade payables, that is bills, trade receivables, that is bills receivable. Cash and cash equivalent is a current asset. Prepaid expenses, they're all current assets. Now, let us add all this current current investment plus inventories plus bills receivable, that is trade receivable, plus cash plus prepaid expenses, right? Now, what is that now? Rupees. Current investment is 80,000 plus 1,60,000 plus 44 lakhs, not 44 lakhs, 4 lakhs plus 1,20,000 plus 40,000 divided by your current liability. What are all there in the current liability? Now, see a current liability. You have trade creditors, that is sundry creditors, bills payable, then expenses payable. So what is it? You add all this together. 1,60,000 plus 1 lakh plus 1,40,000. Fine. So now let us total and find out what is your total current assets. Your total current asset is 80 plus 160 plus 4 lakhs plus 120 plus 40,000. So that comes to rupees 8 lakhs. Right. Now here again liability side 1 lakh. So 2 lakh 60, 3 lakh plus 1, 4 lakhs. So numerator and denominator you can cancel. So you have now 8 by 4. So 4 will go here once, 4 will go here twice. So 2 is to 1. Okay. So this is your current ratio. Fine. Now next we will go to our exercise problem. Now I'll teach you how to do your exercise problem number 1. Exercise problem number 1. Right. Now calculate current ratio from the information given. Now they've given you, you're supposed to calculate current ratio. So calculate current ratio from the following. Now what is current ratio? Current assets by current liability. Right. Now current asset. What are the current assets here? Let us go through the table. Current investment is a current asset. Inventory is a current asset. Sundry data is a current asset. Bills receivable is a current asset. Cash equivalent is a current asset. They have given you fixed assets. No, you cannot take it because it is not current. Now this is trade creditors, bills payable, bills expenses payable, and then non-current liability. You cannot include this. Yeah, non-current liability. You cannot include that, right? So now let us see what all is there in the current assets. You have current investment, which is 40,000. Then inventories, which is 2 lakhs. Then you have trade debtors, which is 1,20,000. Plus bills receivable 80,000. Plus your cash 10,000. Right? Divided by your current liability. Now current liability you have 80,000 plus 50,000 plus 20,000. So now let's see what does it come to. Total, let us find out the total. So total current assets 2 lakh 40. So 2 lakh 3 lakh 60, 3 lakh 60, 3 lakh 70, 3 lakh 70 plus 80,000, that comes to 4 lakh 50,000. Right. And next current liability. So here you have left one zero here, 20,000. Right. So this is 50,000. So 1 lakh and 50,000. So 1 lakh and 50,000. Okay, so that comes to how much? So let us cancel the numerator and denominator. Now this is expressed in form of pure. Okay, so 5 will 15 will go here once, 15 will go here 3 times. So 3 is to 1. So your current asset, you have more current assets to meet your current liability. Okay, so your company is sound. So your ratio is 3 is to 1. I hope you understood, children. Next, I will be going to illustration number 2, where I'll be teaching you what is quick ratio, and followed by that, I'll be going to long-term solvency ratios. Now, quick ratio and current ratio are both short-term solvency ratios. All right. Now, next we'll be seeing long-term solvency ratios. Okay. Thank you, children.